I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
So Marco, now that we got the belts, what more could you want for Christmas?
Well, Blake, I would really love for these lights to become untangled. I mean, who put these away last year anyway?
Here, Marco, hit that. Let me see. Jeez.
Boys, cookies are ready. Here we go.
Happy holidays.
And Merry XXXmas.
From the Den of Desire.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just, please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you freaks. Or get out of here.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
So Marco, now that we got the belts, what more could you want for Christmas?
Well, Blake, I would really love for these lights to become untangled. I mean, who put these away last year anyway?
Here, Marco, hit that. Let me see. Jeez.
Boys, cookies are ready. Here we go.
Happy holidays.
And Merry XXXmas.
From the Den of Desire.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. but it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just, please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you think? Or get out of here! Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, Get Warmer.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
So, Marco, now that we got the belts, what more could you want for Christmas? Well, Blake, I would really love for these lights to become untangled. I mean, who put these away last year anyway? Here, Marco, hit that. Let me see. Jeez.
Boys, cookies are ready. Here we go.
Happy holidays. And Merry XXXmas.
From the Den of Desire.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly...
I'm gonna drink their fucking blood!
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dottie Block. Welcome to 880 Wrestling. Welcome to Thursday Night Fights. And welcome to our last night in town.
We are live and ready.
Our opening contest is an 8-person tag, and it is scheduled for one.
What a crowd tonight.
DOJ!
Can everybody hear me out in the chat rat universe? Opening contest here.
Oh my goodness! It's the last night at 880! Oh my goodness! The hardcore champs here, buddies are here, DOJ's here, and you all still suck! And I gotta tell you guys, just like the 880 Next Generation, we're all moving on! We've had enough of all of you, and we can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, we can't
All right.
wait.
Can everybody hear me out there? All right.
All right.
All right.
We are ready for business.
We are set to go here in our opening contest. Oh, a big spear by Johnny Demise of the 880 Next Gen. Sorry, I was literally crying up here. So sorry, everybody. It is Toddy Tondera here with TRK all day, every day.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, folks. And as you heard, this is our last night in town. Thank you so much for being a part of our broadcasts over this past couple of years, even before 880 Wrestling, when we were putting the final touches on the building. A lot of us were here for that even before wrestling. So thank you for inviting us into your homes and
into your hearts.
Into your hearts. Yeah, sorry, I was like crying to Green Day of all things.
It was the best looking cry I've seen.
Thank you. Avalanche Adams in there with the 880 Next Gen's BaMANa. Of course, Avalanche Adams representing the Department of Jocks, who in our last chapter of 880 Wrestling have really came alive. I even see some DOJ signs these days.
DOJ showing up early.
We have so much in store for you for our last night in town. Tag team titles on the line. Mikey Montgomery, Johnny Michael Enrico are here. MB Young, Casey Ward, Reese Hayes, Brandon St. James. All of the original Steel City Killers.
A big holy split from BaMANa.
Thank you, Tyler. That's right. There is something happening.
No worries.
Oh, a little Falcon Arrow there.
And you got to think, I've known BaMANa a very long time. Something's not right upstairs.
Well, I mean, he does wear a giant peel of a banana.
Absolutely.
Double arm DDT from some guy named John the Gentrifier. If you're new to 880 Wrestling, some guy named John came to 880 Wrestling about halfway through our run here, Tyler, and he was a ring announcer that I defaced and defamed, and now he's with Buddies Inc.
And apparently a best-selling author, which I still, for the life of
What the heck? Referee Chip was distracted.
Turn your back, Chip!
Dior Castro, the hardcore champion, just busts Blaire Zelith in the head. Please ring that bell. There we go. Maybe even louder next time.
The team of Dior Castro, Avalanche Adams, Clayton King, and some guy named John.
Well, in our last night in town, our hardcore champion, Dior Castro.
Who looks like he just came from a wet t-shirt contest.
Coming from a wet t-shirt contest to Dottie Block, some guy named John, Clayton King, Avalanche Adams, victorious. The last night we are here, something we don't want to start everything off with, Tyler.
Absolutely not. We were on such a good run. We had Green Day, we had tears, we had hugs up here. And now we got Buddies Inc. and Dior Castro winning opening bout for the last night here at Dottie Block.
Of course, Dior Castro, the hardcore champion. Dior Castro and Jamie Jamison, as well as Department of Jocks, stole that championship from Brandon St. James. So we shall see what the plans are for the hardcore championship tomorrow night at Penn Brewery for Brandon St. James' Unholy Holiday as this crew dances their way out of Dottie Block here for the last time.
Anybody check on Blaire? I mean, I was touching that belt earlier. It's sharp.
It is
That's
sharp.
a sharp belt.
Oh, so many emotions coming into tonight.
As some things change, some things also stay the same.
Back to lyrical gangster Matt Flash.
That's your next bout is scheduled for one fall.
Second matchup, we're going to shoot them out to you tonight, hopefully quickly. We have a lot to get into. We wanted to give a salute to everybody. I mean, big salute to Tupac family, Aaron Woods and company.
Absolutely.
Tall Dawn, Sarah Cannon, everyone.
Standing 6'4" tall, weighing in 189 pounds, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
We're number one, representing the Department of Jocks, Big Deb Swayze.
Size 15, Big D.
Big D.
We've seen Brandon St. James, because Dior Castro stole the hardcore championship from him. Department of Jocks, friends with Dior Castro. BSJ said he's going to kill all the jocks. Dev Swayze, the next on his kill list.
I can't wait to see this. I'm going to, me personally, like last week, I was going to hire Brandon St. James to beat up my brother.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I'm going to imagine Dev Swayze in this match as my brother.
I guess you don't get along with your brother.
What gave you that idea? We get along very much.
Thank you, young Sadie, for coming out to the shows screaming and crying and doing what you do.
Hopefully she found her phone.
Hopefully she did. Photographer Murphy, thank you. Photographer ECM, thank you. Eric Cameraman, that's what ECM stands for.
Eric Cameraman.
Yeah. Nice shot of CL there. There's CL Graves.
CL Graves looking like he just came from a Joker movie.
Probably the best CL shot we've had. And here comes Satan's favorite saint.
Representing the Steel City Killers and the former line. He is the T2T of professional wrestling. He is Satan's favorite saint. Wearing number 666, the mark of the beast. This is Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James.
Brandon St. James, very emotional for me to see him come out and walk down those stairs for the last time. Brandon St. James, of course, one of the original Steel City Killers, one of the original students of MV Young, and boy has Brandon St. James grown.
Just blossomed overnight. Hard work and dedication, part of the fourth line. Former hardcore champion, former tag team champion. The sky's the limit for BSJ.
Of course, after starting with 880 Wrestling and beyond, without 880 Wrestling, Brandon St. James wouldn't be who he is today.
Okay.
Also got some looks from Enjoy Wrestling, LVAC, fought out in Jersey.
Big Jersey. Here we go, white boys in black pants.
Locking up here, center of the ring. Ooh, over into the corner there. And if you want an embodiment of 880 Wrestling, if you want an embodiment of what this building does to people, Brandon St. James is the captain of the Steel City Killers in that aspect. If there's one person I associate with this building with 880 Wrestling, I would say it's BSJ.
Absolutely. Does he have the most bodies?
I would assume
so.
As Tyler said, former hardcore champion, former tag team champion. There's a big match coming up at Enjoy Wrestling's Get Warmer, where he'll be tagging with fourth line brethren Casey War.
And they're going to raise HE double hockey sticks, baby.
With Reese Hayes against Pollock, Junie Underwood. Yeah, Junie's coming back of all folks. And the Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde. Against the ropes here, duck under, grabbing the other arm. Big drop kick. What an electric crowd here. Wish everybody could be here with us tonight. But everybody watching at home, including the chat rats, you all mean so much to all of us. And thank you for inviting us into your homes. And if you're watching in the future to explain what is happening, I'll tell you what, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It looks like Dev Swayze's taking a little bit of damage to the knee there.
Oh, look, do you think so, Tyler? Do you think so, Tyler, after we just saw a double A?
It's all a scam. We've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, ran amok.
Referee
Led astray.
Referee George Ross was led astray, as TRK said. And Avalanche Adams and Dior Castro attacking Brandon St. James.
Dior Castro doing a suck-it competition with an audience member right now.
Yeah. Somehow
who could do suck-it hardest?
Yeah, a relative of young Sadie and Dior Castro and a suck-it off on this last Thursday night fights here, our last night in town. And I also want to give a special thanks to Emily out there, who's been making graphics for us now for at least a couple of months, puts in a lot of hard work. And the last night in town graphics.
Those look good.
Where Emily's thing is like those bubble letters, those neon bubble letters. Oh, bounce against the ropes here. Oh, swinging neck breaker.
The amount of torque that was just on that.
2 Oh, just a 2 count. BSJ kicking out there. Oh, on the neck of BSJ.
Size 15's going to work here.
Coming up, KC Ward versus MV Young. Reese Hayes versus Nick's Wilde. Original Steel City Killers fighting for the last time in this building against each other. Oh! Against the turnbuckle there, BSJ goes down, and oh, look at that.
Dev Swayze showing off that upper body strength.
Dev Swayze jockeying off a little bit.
It wouldn't be a DOJ match if there wasn't a little bit of jocking off.
Oh, stepping on the chest of Brandon St. James. He's in a bad way. Oh, he's going to be in a worse way now. Referee George Ross has been sold a bag of goods here. Dior Castro has always been the troublemaker of 880 Wrestling,
Absolutely.
Tyler. Always been the troublemaker. Always running his mouth. But he holds 880 gold right now.
Somehow, some way.
Oh.
Big drop.
Oh.
Is that the Schmurda dance?
Yeah. Schmurder dance only for a 2 count from Dev Swayze.
But in a replay here.
Yeah, big up and down there.
Big Schmurda dance. Brandon St. James reached the 2nd floor on that.
Of course, Department of Jocks have been coming into their own here in this last chapter of 880 Wrestling. Oh, I think he was looking for a spine buster. Brandon St. James grabbing on. Oh, sunset flip, roll through. Oh, duck under the big boot.
A little bit of David versus Goliath in this match.
Enziguri and down.
The height advantage goes to Dev Swayze, but the speed advantage goes to BSJ.
What a hot crowd here. What a nice crowd for our last night in town. Eyeing him up, big clothesline. BSJ attempting to reach that next gear that he has beat all the jocks when he is locked in.
Come on, BSJ.
Oh.
Finish the story, baby.
Oh. Forearm in the back of the neck. Oh, what is he doing here? A little shake, rattle, and roll. German suplex of the release fashion.
A little bit of help from the ropes there.
How about that? That's the thing with BSJ. He always adds new things to his repertoire. I mean, he's only getting quicker. He's only getting faster. And he's only accruing more scars. I mean, what a run this has been for him at 880 Wrestling.
The chicks love the scars. And I am chicks. We love the scars.
Oh, that knee again. Come on now. Maybe looking for that stage dive frog splash. Grabbing onto the knee again is Dev Swayze and Dior and Avalanche Adams shaking BSJ off the ropes.
This match set for a one-on-one, but it's turning into a 4-on-1, 3-on-1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Sean Patrick is here. God bless. Oh, big spine buster. That's what Dev was looking for before in the cover. To Hall of Famer Sean Patrick walking into our facility. Thanks so much, Sean Patrick, for what you've done for 880 Wrestling as well. Could hear him yelling for
You can
BSJ.
feel him. You can feel the crowd tonight.
You can. You can feel that energy. And when crowds are like crowds are tonight, that's not something I'm going to forget.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not going to forget that either.
Thundering right hand to the chest.
Oh, you can even hear those. Oh, there's a boot back. Oh. Rolling forearm there. I think BSJ said, I don't know, kid. Show me what you got here. Oh, nothing in the pool. Oh, blue thunderbomb. How did he get that big guy up? Up, turning around. Come on now.
George!
BSJ cinching it in. George, turn around! George, turn around! George!
Ooh.
Oh.
I think he heard you, Toddy. Out of here!
Dior Castro caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And referee George Ross says, not on the last night in town, baby.
Swayze tapping out.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee George Ross is calling off this contest, awarding the winner by way of submission, Brandon St. James.
I'm sure Brandon St. James will pick up plenty of W's at the South Side, but that this is last W in this building. Last video on Dottie Block.
As you see, Swayze tapping out for dear life.
Real quick. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to go off script tonight and say a little thing, so I'm going to keep it short. If it wasn't for Dottie Block and 880 Wrestling, I would not be the wrestler I am. Hell, I would not be the man I am.
And we love this man.
And I got a lot of people to thank for that. But first of all, thank you to all of you. Thank you to all the boys in the back. Thank you to MV Young. And thank you to all my ops that have fueled the spite that it will take for me to get that hardcore title back.
Cheers, BSJ. We love you, buddy.
Finish the shotgun, buddy. 1, 2, 3, go down the DOJ.
Of all the shotgun beers I've seen in that ring, they've all been special, and this is BSJ's last. He's gotten through the jocks, and he calls out Dior Castro. He said, I want that hardcore title back. Tomorrow night, he's got Jamie Jameson.
No one shotguns a beer quite like BSJ.
Beautiful replay, Sidekick Media Services. Replays from the past and the future. Love that shotgun. Love you, chat rats.
The slow-mo with the little wink. The slow-mo with the little wink. Put that on your resume, BSJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for one fall. It is a 6-person tag.
6-person tag here on TNF.
6 tag action.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Princess of 880 Wrestling, Amanda Maslow. First, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, this is Brianna Bandz. Her tag team partners. First, the Melanated Star Speed, Harris Sahara, and No Mercy, Zeke Mercer. They are the Matriarchy.
Hey, save some of that money for me. I need it.
We got rent to pay. The Matriarchy here is in full effect tonight.
Zeke Mercer, Paris Sahara with the Princess of 880, Amanda Maslow, and welcoming back, I guess in some way, Brianna Bandz to an 880 wrestling ring. And speaking of Brianna Bandz, when she first came to 880, she was perfecting and learning her craft. We've seen her grow so magically, and look at those boots she has on there, Tyler. I don't know if the
stunning.
Yeah. Of course, No Mercy, Zeke Mercer has been a staple of 880 wrestling and a thorn in most folks' sides.
Definitely mine. Zeke Mercer once told me I had a parking ticket on my car. I went out and it was raining, no parking ticket. They lied.
Yeah, it's
all a jest.
No mercy, right?
No mercy.
And of course, Paris Sahara, one of the most dynamic superstars to step foot in an 880 ring. Right there against some stiff competition tonight. Hey, Lonnie, welcome to the chat, baby. Last night in town.
And their opponents, from deep inside of a parallel universe. First, it's the Psychedelic Prince, Sammy Suntheimer, and the Brohemoth, Alao Dreams. They are Psychedelic Dreams. Their tag team partner from your local flower shop. This is the unwilting Tatiana.
What a magic combo here. We want to talk about the progression of our young superstars. Look no further than Alao Dreams and Sammy Suntheimer, Psychedelic Dreams.
I'm feeling butterflies. I'm seeing stars all before me tonight. Thanks to Psychedelic Dreams and the unwilting Tatiana.
The unwilting Tatiana, of course, a veteran of around the area. She came to 880 Wrestling to help our young upstarts. She formed the Wildflowers, which originally had Nick's Wilde, Reese Hayes, and herself. Friend of many, friend of the Bearcat. I'm so proud of Alao and how far Alao has come, for how young Alao is and how mature Alao is and how silky smooth he moves around in the ring.
Some people just born with it.
Couldn't be more proud of him.
Absolutely. Tatiana and Brianna Bandz getting things started here early.
Now, Tyler, riddle me this. Now, on social media, Tatiana and Brianna Bandz have been at each other's throats.
Twitter beef.
It's a bit of a New York-Pittsburgh thing.
Oh,
Back to that T2T rivalry.
Oh, yeah. The comment sections were not safe. Somebody was going to leave those posts with a black eye. And we're seeing the payoff here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, hey. Well, if Brianna wants to talk her smack, she better be ready to back it up, and Tatiana forcing her into the ropes there.
Can't think of a better place and opportunity to settle scores.
Oh, Brianna, where's she going? Hey, this is our last night in town. Screaming and running away and tagging in No Mercy Zeke Mercer, who, of course, is no stranger to Tatiana.
Absolutely. These two have history. We are about to see another page out of that textbook.
I know, too, in the last chapter here of 880 Wrestling, TRK, and I've been up here working as a combination. I appreciate what you've done for 880.
You as well. Showing me the ropes, if you will.
On the ropes, right?
On the ropes.
And you could hear Dottie Block cheering for Alao as loud as they have. Locking up here. You know, similar stature, similar height here.
Similar athleticism.
Zeke Mercer's more of a mat technician, more of a mat wrestler. Alao Dreams bouncing around from galaxy to galaxy.
Zeke Mercer, more experience.
Yep.
More experience.
Roll through here.
Alao Dream with more vigor.
Oh. Zeke with the block there. And a guillotine there. Oh,
nice little reversal there.
And that's the mat techniques we've been talking about. I mean, there's something evil in the soul of Zeke Mercer. No matter where I've seen Zeke Mercer, it's always the same presence. I mean, Zeke Mercer has spent some time in West Virginia, worked some shows with Zeke in West Virginia. A couple of years ago, had a little showing at Enjoy as well.
West Virginia doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, right?
They give employee at a DMV that's giving you a hard time all the time.
Yeah, and of course, someone of Zeke's stature gets a lot of boos.
A lot of boos.
In West Virginia, Tyler.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Wonder why. What's going on down there?
Oh!
Flying axe handle.
Oh! Yeah, it's kind of something like that, Tyler. And then I guess Alao driving Zeke Mercer's face into, oh, come on now. We've seen Psychedelic Dreams and the Princess of 880, Amanda Maslow, get into this before. Oh! Knockout punch. A choke on the ropes there.
Walking past the Matriarchy earlier today. Mean mugging.
Yeah.
All of them were mean mugging.
Yeah.
Mean mugging. They're bringing that into the ring tonight.
It's in a very important night. I mean, it's last night in town. It's the last time we're in this facility forever. Forever, literally.
Forever. We ain't coming back.
Everybody jockeying for a big W. Oh, Meteora!
From BaMANa Bandz.
You can see those light up boots now.
That'll be the last thing you see sometime.
Yeah, right? Oh, choking. Alao on the second rope here. And as we saw at MV Young's Thanksgiving Bash 3, Amanda Maslow and Psychedelic Dreams do not get along.
At all.
So I'm sure she's loving this. I mean, in respect to Amanda Maslow, the Princess of 880, she didn't get the moniker the Princess of 880 just because she looks nice.
Absolutely not.
Oh, back handspring by the Melanated Starseed. Bulldog here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
2 count there.
Also want to thank Photo Christopher, Crush Gals, who's been a part of 880 Wrestling, taking photographs for us.
Shout out Photo Christopher.
He also did our moving graphic. You saw BSJ jumping off the moving truck. That was made by Crush Gals. 2. Oh,
just
2 count there.
And we've seen Paris and Enjoy wrestling.
Yep.
If that's not correct.
Yeah, working with Sunny Kiss.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
a lot of hours on this team.
It's a great point, Tyler. A lot of hours traveling for Brianna Bandz all the way from New York.
That's a big trip. Big jaw jacker.
Oh,
Sammy Suntheimer.
It's your boy, Tyler.
It's my boy. A couple of big clotheslines here.
Oh, God. Well, that'll knock your lights out.
That'll help you see today's lunch.
Yeah.
Getting every piece of Sammy Suntheimer. They wanted to break him in half.
Big spear like that, it might not be a knock to the head, but that'll make you see stars. And from stars to Starseed, in comes Paris Sahara. I mean, the Matriarchy. If we want to talk about the Matriarchy's dominance, they formed at 880 Wrestling, and look how in tune they are at this point.
Oh, look at in sync like a 90s pop band.
Just a 2 count there. I was always a BSB fan.
Extra Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Carter guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was always a Kevin.
Interesting. I respect it.
Always a Kevin guy.
Yeah, I was always a Nick guy, the bowl cut.
I always grew up around people that were like, I was always like the young guy or
Yeah.
the older guy around in the bunch.
And that's exactly what Kevin was.
And he bought all of them alcohol.
Oh,
he was older.
Nice. And that's exactly what you do every day. Kidding, of course. Oh. In a tree of woe position is Paris. Oh. Head crusher by the Matriarchy.
And you just see Sammy Suntheimer's body just go absolutely limp on that one.
Referee Chip checking in there. Tell you what, Matriarchy and Brianna Bandz, they make a trio that's very, very dangerous
Very
here.
dangerous.
Oh.
The crowd letting Zeke Mercer know that they are number one.
Oh, up to that turnbuckle here. And so far, people have been putting in 110%. And I know it's our last night in town, but just seeing everybody working so hard.
The blows are just harder.
I don't know how many times I'm going to cry, but I'll try to save them.
Cry it out, buddy.
Oh, shot to the gut there.
Big headbutt.
Off. Oh, looking for something from the second rope is Sammy. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it certainly was effective. Zeke is down.
Rings of Saturn take down Zeke Mercer.
Almost like a bulldog there.
Little swinging magic there out of Sammy Suntheimer, working his way towards the corner.
Oh, here comes Tatiana. Oh, I don't know. Zeke was not able to make a tag, and Tatiana says, I don't care.
I don't care at all.
Oh, come on now. That's Paris. Paris grabbing Tatiana by the hair.
Grabbing the hair, old school. Very old school.
Oh.
Big kick.
Almost like an Inzaguri. Oh, come on. Dream catcher from nowhere!
Out of nowhere comes Alao Dreams.
Sheesh. Man, that fired me up. Sorry for screaming. Oh!
The look on their face.
The vicious gremlin gets a Galaxy DDT from Sammy Suntheimer. That leaves Brianna and Sammy in there by themselves. What is going on here? Oh, and prettier.
Unprettier. If that's even possible on Sammy Suntheimer. Oh! Big kick to the midsection puts Brianna Bandz outside the ring.
And I'll tell you what, not to pull back the curtain, but we have some superstars up here that looked at that big kick and they all went, ooh! Tatiana.
Looking like a collision on 376.
And Tatiana's hair still looks great.
Still looking good.
Should be a best hair award.
We need superlatives.
Oh. Look who is in the ring. It's Brianna.
Look who's back.
Ripping her by the hair here.
Oh!
Referee Chip, did you not see that? Her money gun delivered. Oh, wow. Sunset flip. Cover over. 2, 3.
3 counts. A little bit of help from the money blicky.
Oh, hey. Hey. Tatiana and Brianna are still on attack here. This is last night in town. Come on now, split this up. Holding on to her hand. Wow.
Emotions are high.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's going to take more bodies to keep these two apart. The audience here yelling, let them fight. Oh, God, they're going after it again.
Tatiana is out for blood.
If this goes on another minute, TRK, I'm sending you down there.
Yo, I don't want to be down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose an eye down there.
Well, in 24 hours' time at Brandon St. James Unholy Holiday, business will be finished. The unwilting Tatiana versus Brianna Bandz, 1-on-1 tomorrow night.
That's going to be a big payoff here.
And we see this again at the money gun.
And you see it connect with the back of her head there.
Beautiful sunset flip here, roll through.
Showing off the athleticism, putting her away. 1, 2, 3, Brianna Bandz takes it home.
Deserving of a curtain call is Tatiana.
Valiant effort.
So much ahead of Sammy Suntheimer and Alao Dreams. Thank you, Tatiana, for everything you did for the T2T Pittsburgh students, working with them, also growing yourself in your own garden here, too. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we head to our feature bout of the evening, I would like to please introduce to all of you our guest ring announcer for this bout. He is, in fact, the original voice of 880 Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Sean Collier.
Sean's here.
Sean Collier, baby.
Sean's here. Sean Collier, ladies and gentlemen.
Sean Collier.
And non-binaries?
And a well-deserved round of applause for the official 880 ring announcer, the lyrical gangster, Matt Flash. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
That just has a ring to it. That just has a ring to it.
One of the original Steel City Killers who cut his teeth on Dottie Block. He scraped and clawed and checked the boys into the board.
Introducing first, from the City of Champions and representing the Steel City Killers, Bandz by 17 International Ice Hockey Federations. He is the nine-time maniac, KC
I've called him a lot of things, the black and red dynamite. He is the Muay Thai maniac. He is the cornerstone of 880 wrestling. And much like Brandon St. James, you can't mention 880 wrestling without thinking of multi-time tag team champion Casey Ward.
Absolutely. We talked earlier about Brandon St. James possibly having the most bodies here from 880 Steel City Killers, but we never hit Casey Ward.
What a great beer celebration. And man, this one's going to be emotional.
And his opponents.
And for the last time, the king of Pittsburgh, the ace of 880, is about to arrive on Dottie Block for the last time. The head chief here leading us into the south side, the James Farrier of pro wrestling. Here comes our king.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of 880 Dottie Block, he is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid, the King of Pittsburgh, M.V.
Sky, let a Tears Part 3, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah, 100%. MV Young, I've seen it be at the business and of a lot of beatdowns here.
It's so nice to hear Sean Collier introducing MV Young for the last time in this building against one of the original Steel City Killers, one of his original students here in Pittsburgh, Casey Ward.
Feeling each other out early. And movable force meets an unstoppable object.
Blocking up here, getting over to the ropes here. Oh, a little bit of a reversal there. Trying to hold ground. Oh.
The two of them jockeying for position.
Of course, these two men have a lot of love for one another, but it's the last night in town, the last night on Dottie Block.
A lot of love lost here, partner.
They're going to pull out all the stops. This one's going to be a good one.
You got to think deep down, there's a little bit of appreciation A lot of respect between the two.
Oh, sure.
But all that goes away once that bell rings.
I'm sure there will be respect after this match. But between the bells, these two are all business, especially on such an important night. Of course, we will see you tomorrow at Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday at Penn Brewery. Casey Ward taking on Matt Connard in a big rematch. Envy Young in action as well. Looking for maybe a snapmare takeover. Oh, no! Lifting those knees. Envy Young was attempting to block it, begs him off, and creates space between the two of them.
Getting rid of the chain.
I know, TRK, you love a man in a chain.
I love a good ring chain, but you got to think, if he's getting rid of the ring chain.
Oh, I think Casey broke it. In there, headlock. Bounce against the ropes. Oh, shoulder tackle. Oh, big senton.
I think it bounced right off of him.
Of course, Envy Young just did a big run of Texas in there against Brick Savage. Love to see Brick Savage and MV in Pittsburgh one of these days.
You see the amount of sweat coming off with that?
I saw that.
I might have doused the front row.
Folks know here on Dottie Block in the summers, we're all dripping sweat.
Everyone does.
Oh! Chopping right through him. Must have lull over this audience of this violence they see in the center of the ring. Oh, wow. Clawing at the face. Oh, big drop there. Again, like I said, I mean, before the bell and after the bell, I'm sure there's a lot of respect here, but our last night in town, everybody wants a W any way possible. And with our big show tomorrow, Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday, everybody wants momentum.
Momentum is everything that you want going in before a big show.
Referee George Ross said, oh, God! Wrapping that arm around the bottom rope. Oh, God.
That's his right arm. We all know Envy Young's a righty.
That's where he delivers his pitches, delivers his slaps.
My favorite move, the snap there.
Cover here. 2. Oh.
Ooh.
Just a 2 count.
Using the hair to kick out of there.
By any means necessary. There is only one last night. And you can guarantee that these folks here in the audience, these folks here in the locker room, they're going to remember the wins and losses tonight.
Absolutely.
2. Oh. Of course, our big main event, Gianni Michael Enrico, Mikey Montgomery, Den of Desire defending the tag team championships, and so much more, Tyler.
So much more, baby.
A lot on the card tonight.
Don't you move a muscle. You stick right here.
Oh. Sleeper hold. Oh. Envy Young attempting to put his hands between his throat and his arm to create some space in there to let himself breathe. Oh. Oh, God!
Oh, my God!
I thought backpack cannonball for Big Envy Young.
I don't remember. Was that in the 880 handbook?
Pulling out all the stops, the finesse of the Big Nasty Fuck Envy Young.
What page of the 880 wrestling handbook was that on? Casey Ward letting us know exactly how that felt.
Envy up, Casey up. Oh. Oh. big slap exchange here.
If you need coffee in the morning, I trust you won't anymore after you get one of these chops in the ring. You will be up and at 'em, baby.
If you can still breathe. Reversal here into the corner. Oh, Casey loves to use those knees in the corner. Block there off the second rope. Oh, God!
Reaching all the way up there.
Standing drop kick, dishevels MV, and Casey's going to follow. Oh, no. Oh, he's caught. I think he was looking for... Oh! Holy crow, Casey War!
These guys are pulling out all the stops here.
Envy Young landing all the way across the ring. Casey has come such a long way.
Casey's trying to send him all the way to Tarentum.
Oh! Collision at home plate, big clothesline. I think Casey just spit his teeth out.
He's definitely missing a chiclet after that.
Up to the second rope again. Oh, landing on his feet though, nothing in the pull. Coming back here, Psycho knee.
Psycho knee.
Cover
Hopefully
here,
he got
TRK.
enough.
2 and
Did not get enough of the Psycho knee to put away MV Young.
As you see, MV Young barely able to kick out, grab Casey War's hand, and just took it off his chest. Running on instinct right now as you see Sean Collier.
Looking on.
Sean Collier, big part of 880 Wrestling. Had the pleasure of working with Sean now for
just the way he says names, it's just so musical.
A couple of years. Always a good guy in my book. I love seeing Sean Collier. MV Young blocking the suplex there by kneeling down. Oh.
Veteran move.
Clubbing the blows to the back. Oh. Oh, look away if you're squeamish. Right into the eye socket.
Kicks.
Yeah.
Several kicks. You ever been kicked in the face, partner?
Not by Casey War.
Yeah. A whole different ball game.
Looking for a discus elbow, or a discus forearm, excuse me. Oh, up on the back. Oh!
Big drop there.
2 and 3. Ooh. Big 2 count here as TR and the smoking section look on from outside. One thing I will always remember about this building and this experience is standing above everybody in the foxhole, seeing everybody outside, seeing everybody inside. I'll remember you people forever, trust me. Meanwhile, back to the action.
MV Young locked it in there. Casey War hoping to hold on for dear life.
Oh, Casey War not one to tap out. Is he still in there? He's still in there. Both these competitors, I mean, they're leaving it all in the ring, and the crowd sounds like they're behind Casey.
Absolutely. The King. They're now surrounding themselves around the King.
No!
Middle finger.
Showing MV Young, he thinks he's number one, and Casey's up to his feet again. Could that burst of energy from the crowd help the Muay Thai Maniac here? Oh. Clubbing blow there.
Casey War going in for something dangerous. MV Young just reverses it.
I don't know what we're looking at here, TRK. What's going to happen here? Back suplex. Oh! Shaking the whole GD ring.
Trying to put him through that canvas there.
Rumbling of the boards over there. Chris the chef on sound.
Casey War not a small guy.
No.
At this point, at this point in the match, MV Young summoning a lot of strength to get Casey off the ground there.
You know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, as some say.
Absolutely.
Referee George Ross with a 5 count. And again, oh, that's so great. The chat, keep the chat alive. Chat rats, say what up. Got Cannon in there, Hilljack, Embley, Mystical Lynn, Jeremy, Russell Roney, Sunny D, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. Those are high kicks, you know, of Casey War. And as you mentioned, TRK, you can see the sweat. You can see the perspiration just
billowing off of them.
Like a puff of smoke.
Ooh. Envy Young mouthing hit me.
Student versus teacher on the final night, Tyler.
Wants the punishment.
Oh, headbutt.
Big New Kensington kiss there.
Oh, God. A sleeper hold of some sort here. Casey is...
He's over the rope.
Casey locking it in, and Envy's going up, but the count is getting higher. Wait a second. What is the call?
What's the call?
Envy Young is out. Envy Young is out cold, but what George Ross is saying is there was a 5 count. What is the call here?
Waiting on the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee George Ross has just informed me that the result of this contest is Casey Ward did in fact have the hold on the ropes too long after 5, but Envy Young was knocked out. So this result is a no contest.
A no contest.
No contest.
Last night in town with a no contest.
No contest.
As you heard there, Envy Young was choked unconscious with that sleeper hold, but it took over 5 seconds.
Crowd wants a restart.
Yeah. No contest. I'm sorry, Casey. No contest. As you see here with the replay, what a contest that was. Our last night in town. Envy Young choked out by his student, Casey War.
This is only the second time I've had the opportunity to be in the ring with you, MV. And the third time we didn't have one. And you pushed me to my limits then. Thank you for everything that you've done for professional wrestling. Thank you for opening the doors to 880. You know us August boys love you, Coach. Let's fucking go.
Hold up. Hey, that all sounds really good, but I gotta tell you something. That shit you just did right here, you better do that to Matt Connor tomorrow until something fucking snaps.
Casey and Connor tomorrow. Of course, Envy Young always a part of the LFG Mafia, sharing beers with one of his first students, one of the original Steel City Killers. Wow. What a match. What a night. Thank you for being a part of it, everybody. Tyler, do you have any memories you would like to share of 880 wrestling?
I broke my ankle in that very ring training. And I have the titanium and the scar that I will have for the rest of my life.
Beautiful. Let's send it back to the lyrical gangster, Matt Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a tag team attraction, and it is scheduled for...
Tag team action up next. On TikTok just a little bit ago, we had over 1,000 viewers
It was 1,400.
1,400 a little bit ago. If you're on TikTok, make sure you bring IndieWrestling.us up.
Introducing first, team number 1. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, this is 8-Bit Alex Melee. His tag team partner, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, this is Jax Alvin Bodenbach.
Jax, Alex Melee. We've seen them on Thursday night fights. Jax is relatively a newcomer. Alex Melee's here like 4 or 5 times a year. He's playing video games most of the other times.
Some good video games out there.
Of course, Jax is new out of the Pittsburgh area, out of the Stronghold Academy. And after all of that, these two are actually just like out of the trash can down the road.
Yeah. Wearing last night's spaghetti.
Oh, God, this
Good
song.
Jam.
This song.
Good jam.
Can't sing it. We'll get cut,
No,
but just sing it in your
I
head.
will airbase.
Introducing their opponents. The Incredible Hulk, Andy Ripley. Their tag team partner, known the world over as KJ Styles. It's Irving West. And they are the reigning full queer tag team champions. They are the Creeps. Can't really exist, either politically or socially.
Let them sing to ya.
I'm a weirdo.
Come on, get more than that, crowd. That's better. Of course.
Let's go.
Creeps relocated to Pittsburgh, PA, have been a big last chapter at 880 Wrestling. Nothing looking at 2 balds with gold around their waist.
That's a good,
The
good
full
view.
queer tag team champions. Creeps have experience in the South, over New York City, a lot of different places.
The big city.
Also full queer. Sure. It's like just locking up here. Alex Melee and Irving West. If you haven't seen Creeps before, keep your eyes on your screen. They're dangerous yet delicate, coming into the ring with their bathrobes. Oh, look at that, Alex Melee.
That's part of it. You know, they start off with the head games early.
Alex Melee said, "You want to go tit for tat?" And Irv West says, "I was born for tit for tat." Waistlock there. Oh, wrapping around, grabbing the inside leg, jockeying for position, getting in control here. What's there? Is that arm going? Oh! Oh! Thought it might be going for a half and half, but he drove Alex Melee down and continuing to work on that ham.
That's the thing about the Creeps. They're gonna bend, twist, contort your body in different positions.
That's the creepy way.
Uh-huh.
Internationally known as Gay J Styles. Here comes the
love
incredible They Hulk, Andy Ripley into the match. We're back up to 1,000 viewers on TikTok. So if you have that application, sign into it.
Also, write your senators. I know that we still want this.
Oh! Elbow to the chest there. A little arm drag takeover. I mean, we've seen Creeps in the ring with Tatiana and Keith Hott recently, defending their full queer tag team championships. We also saw a big match here, Thursday Night Fights, not too long ago. The Runway and Creeps. Of course, congratulations to the Runway, QWI Tag Team of the Year.
Ooh, fast shout out to them.
Oh,
not an easy feat.
It's not. Oh, big boot to the face here. You want to talk about somebody who's grown. It's definitely Alex Melee. Oh, getting a little bit there. Alex, and of course, IndieWrestling.us. Michael Sorg, we had a beautiful conversation before the show. We've been here since episode 1. Over 80 episodes on IndieWrestling.us.
Over 80 here at 880.
At Thursday Night Fights. So if you're just, for some reason, checking us out tonight for the first time, we have a whole back catalog for you. IndieWrestling.us. Check us out on YouTube wherever you are.
Plenty of good matches out there.
Message to your phone, Sorg. Riz is 27 minutes out. Last night.
He's on the 20. He's on 28.
Oh, springboard back elbow by Jax. Cover here. 2. Oh.
Referee Chip counting 2.
Just a 2 count. Oh, tag into Alex Melee, who's also been moving around like a smaller man. I mean, he's built like...
There's a lot of muscles
he's
going around here.
He's built like a wheelbarrow, almost.
I'm going to start asking people what their regimen is.
Yeah. I haven't eaten in days.
That's a regimen.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Big backhand there.
Yeah. Oh! Last-ditch effort here. Irv West coming in. Oh, big clothesline there. Oh!
Jack's getting absolutely rocked.
Jack's getting jacked up. What's he looking for here? Oh, big suplex of the perfect.
Perfect category.
The perfect category there. Alex Melee back in. Whoa! Holy goodness!
Oh. Using the ropes as his personal playground.
Oh, big lariat. I need to get better at this commentary thing. You left me speechless going the ropes like that.
Banging around there like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Shades of Bandito of all Ditos. Slop drop and the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Jax breaking it up there. And again, in the chat, everybody say your salutations. Last night in town, chat rats. 2. Oh, just a 2 count there.
Just a 2.
One thing, I mean, being up here the whole show and doing these shows, I could never be down in the crowd, and that's something that I've never been a part of in that certain way, but I appreciate seeing all these people. Oh! Oh, a little special surprise here for Jackson, the cover. 2, and you could ring it up. Creeps victorious.
Here are your winners. The Creeps.
What a big W on our last night in town here with 880 Wrestling. Creeps victorious.
The Creeps there finishing off the match with 2 moves back to back. Gotta love the sportsmanship in the ring tonight.
Damn, I wish I could sing. I understand that lyric. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control.
I don't care.
Can I get some cheese in the chat, those chat rats? Cheese in the chat. Cheese
Just a
for
little
Creeps.
cheese. Just a little cheese. Just a little cheese will do ya.
My main man CL down there, been on this journey. Started in sound up here, got to camera. Our friendship has only grown since 880 Wrestling.
I want to say
Thursday night
special
fights.
guest.
Special guest. Who's the special guest, DRK?
Let's just see who it is.
Yeah.
Tyler Ray Kendrick, thank you so much.
Sean Collier's
Toddy,
here.
is this thing on?
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh my goodness, I had to drop by.
You just missed me crying a lot.
Introducing first, fighting out of New Kensington, Pennsylvania. He is a angry, wrecking ball of a mean son of a bitch. This is the big scourge, Adrian Kersch.
Adrian Kersch. I know you're very new to Adrian Kersch, Sean Collier, but Adrian Kersch, we don't really get along. He doesn't really get along with the audience here, but a special something about Adrian Kersch. He came to 880 Wrestling just to check it out, was out there in the crowd for a lot, and said, God dang, I want to do this.
Well, that's the magic of 880 Wrestling. It's not just some of the best wrestlers in the Western Pennsylvania area and beyond.
His opponent,
it's also people who are getting that
from where
opportunity.
the are weighing in at 265 pounds, they are the Bearcat, Keith Hot.
And you want to talk about someone special to 880 Wrestling in more than one ways. It's my friend, the Bearcat, Keith Hot. Keith first arrived on our doorstep not during this past World Series, but the World Series from 880 before that, and our last bang on the ring from Dottie Block.
Well, the Bearcat is someone who wins fans and makes friends everywhere they go because their enthusiasm for this business, for this great sport is so infectious. But don't mistake that warmth, that loving attitude for a lack of intensity in the ring, because they can really bring it once that bell rings.
I'm going to say 15-year veteran is Keith Hot. Keith Hot, since arriving on our doorstep, has tagged with Mikey Montgomery and Sonic Boone, has tagged with Tatiana. And, of course, Chaz D'Amato, we miss and love you, part of Catfight as well. Keith Hot is a friend of everybody. If somebody says, hey, I don't like Keith Hot, I'm like, that's impossible.
Can't trust that person.
Yeah.
Can't trust that person.
Never trust somebody that doesn't like the Bearcat. Everyone loves the Bearcat. The Bearcat loves everyone back.
But what an opportunity for Adrian Kersch to go up against, as you said, someone who's well-traveled, a 15-year veteran, and Adrian has a chance to prove what he can do here tonight.
In his hometown.
In his hometown of New Kensington.
Oh, big slap across the chest there. Two of these are big boulders in the ring. Oh, there we go. Machine gun chops on Kersch. Saw a Kersch country sign. I guess maybe it's the last night in town. People wanted to make Kersch feel better, huh?
Well, I am sure that Kersch will be making the trip to the south side with 880 Wrestling. I'm excited. That's my neighborhood.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Get to come right down the street to see this action, but there'll be something different without these murals on the wall. I just hope the Tupac family makes the trip and joins us.
TRK and I were saying the same thing. We hope to see Tupac family. We hope to see Aaron Woods and company, Young Sadie. We hope to see them all here in the south side.
Well, it's been so special to watch 880 grow. Now, when I first took the microphone, what was it, Thanksgiving Eve 22?
I think so, yeah.
My first night in the ring.
Yeah.
880 was great, but 880 was new. It wasn't what it would become, and it has turned into just such a fixture of pro wrestling.
I mean, you joined us for 880 does 215 in Philadelphia. We went to WrestleMania weekend together.
What an honor to be a part of
Right?
WrestleMania weekend, to be doing a show at the center of the wrestling universe. And as many shows as there are, not every promotion, not even every promotion in Pennsylvania, was able to put on a show that weekend. It's because of the high quality of wrestling at 880 that we were able to take the show on the road and introduce some new people to the action that we see here each and every week, with, of course, your voice calling all of the action, Toddy.
Yeah, most of them. I've appreciated working with you, Sean, maybe more than you know. I mean, you've given me a lot of pep talks There's been one in particular I'm thinking of, and I just want to say I am thankful for you, dude.
No, I'm thankful for all of the guidance, all of the help every time. You make sure I know what I'm doing so I can look like an authority when I'm out there in the ring. I'm nowhere near the authority.
Even the shows you're not on, I make sure you're...
Yes. Occasionally get a message. Here's the card. Well, I won't be there, but that sounds great.
Keith Hott taking it to Adrian Kersch here. There's those machine gun chops from the Bearcat.
Trust a cat to surprise you with a paw to the face every now and then.
Right? Oh, tuning up the band a little bit. Oh.
Kersch had that one scouted, Toddy.
Oh, big clothesline there and down. And as you mentioned, Sean, what a upset victory this would be for Kersch. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
But there's pressure that comes with that. You want that hometown win. You want to be able to say, yes, I won a big match in my hometown. The last night in town might leave him open to make a mistake, to push too hard, especially with such a wily veteran.
Adrian Kersch locking in that Kersch clutch, as he calls it.
Well, and we saw with MV and KC War.
Yeah, what a match that was.
Fantastic match. Honored to introduce it. A hold like this can really take you out of it in a hurry.
Oh, carrying Kersch to the turnbuckle there, putting all their weight on Kersch, but Kersch is coming back. Big right-hand shots to the face there. Bringing it around town.
Shades of the American Dream from Keith Hott.
He's the American Cat. They're the American Cat. Oh, big clothesline.
Well, there's a lot of Dusty in Keith Hott.
Oh, yeah.
You can see in the way they move, in the agility, in the power. Folks like you and me who have been around long enough to have seen Dusty
yeah,
can make that comparison.
2. Oh, just a 2 count. And as I mentioned before, Keith Hott been a wrestler for almost 15 years, traveling around. But this Keith Hott that we met at 880 Wrestling is a brand new version of Keith Hott. And Keith Hott, this new Keith Hott, cut their teeth here at 880 Wrestling and is so thankful to be here. Oh!
Well,
belly to belly.
Everyone who comes through these doors gets better for being here at 880 under the tutelage of the great trainers here. And look at that with Adrian. Speaking of shades of MV Young in that explosive power from Kersch.
Big spear here. 2.
Oh,
Sean, I thought that was it, buddy.
That close. I thought that was the upset.
See Dakota in the crowd tonight. I see the guy that looks like a wizard. Everybody's coming out tonight.
Well, and my best friend Melanie Siegel, an original 880 fan, called me earlier and said, we're going. We are not letting Dottie Block close down without us.
I had a tear just speaking with her. Oh. Oh. High kick. See that? How'd they reach up that far?
That's what I'm saying. Power and agility. Dangerous combination. I'd like to see more of Team SideQuest. I think there's gold in the future for Keith and Tatiana.
Bonsai drop. 2. And you could ring it up. The Bearcats victorious in our last night in town.
You don't get up from that. The only one who's walking away from that, Toddy, is me. It's about time to roll out into the night. There's a movie that needs to be reviewed somewhere. But what an honor to join you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
wait
Sean.
a minute.
Dior Castro here has unfinished business with the Bearcat. Dior, being the troublemaker that he is.
You know,
this is our last night in town, Sean.
I was saying earlier, this should be a feel-good show. This should be a celebration. And there's one person who's ruining it, and he just got sent to the canvas by Keith Hott.
Keith Hott, they're picking up the belt.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I said gold in the future. Maybe I was talking about the wrong belt, Toddy. Maybe the Bearcat has their eyes on that hardcore title.
I'll tell you what, Sean, Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday, less than 24 hours away.
Big show.
It seems like Keith Hott has a challenge for the hardcore champion.
And Dior would be well advised to prepare for that match. He is not going to have an easy time keeping that belt around his waist if the Bearcat's in the ring with him.
Bearcat Keith Hott. Wow, what a night, huh?
Toddy, thank you again. An honor to be a part of it, like I said. I'm going to give this back to the great Tyler Ray Kendrick and let you two handle it from here. But thanks for everything,
honor to
buddy.
work with you, buddy. Honor to
Glad
work
we
with
could
you.
send 880 off in style.
Love this, man. Give it up for Sean Collier, everybody in the chat. Couldn't do this without Sean. Always been a rock of mine. Just like Keith Hott, the stand user. And we will be joining you back shortly here. We're going to take a quick little break.
Ladies and gentlemen,
going into intermission.
Hey. Oh.
See ya, get warmer.
It feel good, real good. It feel good, real good.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
So Marco, now that we got the belts, what more could you want for Christmas? Well, Blake, I would really love for these lights to become untangled. I mean, who put these away last year anyway? Here, Marco, hit that. Let me see. Jeez.
Boys, cookies are ready. Here we go.
Happy holidays. And Merry XXXmas.
From the Den of Desire.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Smalls. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy. You know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward at Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, Casey Wore, you or get out of here. Huh? Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, get warmer.
It feel good, real good. It feel good, real good.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
So Marco, now that we got the belts, what more could you want for Christmas? Well, Blake, I would really love for these lights to become untangled. I mean, who put these away last year anyway? Here, Marco, hit that. Let me see. Jeez.
Boys, cookies are ready. Here we go.
Happy holidays. And Merry XXXmas.
From the Den of Desire.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese again, you know? He'd be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward at Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, Casey Wore, you or get out of here.
Our next bout is a grudge match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome back, everyone. to Thursday Night Fights. Last night in town. I'm here with Tyler Ray Kendrick, TRK, all day, every day.
That's what they say.
And Toddy Tondera here.
Big match feel here.
And you heard what the lyrical gangster says. This is a
Exclusive
grudge
first.
match.
Standing 5'5" inches tall, weighing 175 pounds, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the longest reigning 880 champion. This is amateur wrestler Reese.
He's going the distance.
There's a sign in our crowd that says Reese is fine, but I don't know that Reese is fine. I don't know that Reese is
Is
fine.
it Reese's fine or is it Reese's fine? Totally different.
He's fine.
He's fine.
This new demeanor of Reese Hayes, consistently pacing. Now these two will be 2 of 3 in a triple threat tomorrow at Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday for the 880 TNF Championship. And here comes the Black Sheep.
Yeah, Black.
And his opponent, representing the Black Hand Society from outside the flock. With 218 pounds, they are the reigning TNF champion. They are the self-proclaimed host of Thursday Nick's Fights. The Black Sheep, Nick's Wild!
And a little backstory of these two. They both were flowers in the Wildflowers. The Black Hand Society and Nick's Wild stole that TNF championship from Reese Hayes.
History on full display here tonight.
You know, I've been talking about the maturity, the drive, the tenacity of MV Young students. And Nick's Wild, well, sure, Nick's Wild has developed, but Nick's Wild has developed into someone I don't know anymore.
I just don't recognize the face. I don't recognize the vibe, the demeanor.
But this is their last one-on-one match here in Dottie Block. Once very close friends, now bitter rivals. And these two, along with Mikey Montgomery in that triple threat for the TNF Championship tomorrow at Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday. Tonight we've got a grudge match between 2 old friends and seemingly rivals now for a long time.
Big-time rivals.
The Black Sheep, Nick's Wild. Amateur wrestler, Reese Hayes. I mean, you heard the introduction to Reese Hayes. Reese Hayes, former 880 champion, defeated Gianni Michael Enrico a couple of Thanksgivings ago to hold that title. Reese Hayes is...
Ooh.
He's vicious. This is a new Reese Hayes that we haven't seen before. But I mean, I should mention that's Reese is wearing Reese's original gear to the ring.
Original gear. OG.
Oh, it's nothing original about that. Just a rake across the eyes.
Nick's Wild shoving ref Chip out of the way.
A lot on the line here, and more just bragging rights here last night in town. Rolling through. Oh, Reese is getting so sharp too. This new aggressive side of Reese Hayes.
One has to think, was this a part of what he was missing from the beginning?
Some would say that. I mean, if you're new to 880 wrestling, of course, Reese Hayes started his career on a losing streak. We watched Reese grow like the wildflower he was through the 880 championship.
Reese Hayes walking through the locker room earlier, just not making eye contact with anyone.
trying to get a word with Reese Hayes now for a few weeks and to talk about Reese's new demeanor. And Reese says, this is Reese Hayes. No, this has always been Reese Hayes. It's just different parts of his personality, I guess, are
just showing out.
Light, yeah. Cover here. 2. Of course, the right hand of the Black Hand Society is Nick's Wilde. The Black Hand Society had the stronghold of 880 Wrestling for quite some time. Den of Desire was able to take the tag team championships off of Black Hand Society. And, of course, GME taking that championship away from Remy LeVay last month.
Big knees coming out of Nick's Wilde. Trying to break their opponent in half.
Had the opportunity to work with both these individuals up here at the commentary position as well. I used to love working with Nick's Wilde. You saw that opening video of Nick's and I working with each other earlier in the game here at 880. Oh!
Ooh.
Almost trying for like a Saito, but chopped down, holding that lower back. Nick's Wilde has Reese up and straight on through.
Kind of a gut wrench move there.
And you want to talk about momentum going into the TNF Championship tomorrow night. I mean, a win here would mean the world for both of these individuals. Not only the momentum going into tomorrow, but this is the last night on Dottie Block, folks. If you're just tuning in, this is our last show here, and I've been on and off crying a little bit.
Speaking of the Nick's Wilde earlier, they were just saying, I'm going to break Reese Hayes tonight.
Well, Nick's Wilde is always about breaking the spirit of their opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that's what Nick's had in mind.
And that's an advantage going in.
Nick's Wilde always wants to break the spirit of their opponent here. Mentally take them out of the game, you know?
Mentally, physically, emotionally.
Cover here. 2. Ooh. Just a 2 count here. This and so much more. It's really something else to see these two individuals in the ring here on Dottie Block for the last time. Oh, up and down, there we are. Nick's escaping to the ropes here. Hear the audience behind Reese Hayes.
Reese Hayes sizing them up.
Oh, nothing there. Nothing in the pull, and here comes Nick's Wilde. Nick's eating a boot. Reese up to the second rope there. Oh, big blockbuster. Oh, I don't like how Nick's fell at all. Slamming the back of their head on the mat. It's kind of like a car crash here. Referee Chip counting the 2. Audience in this one.
Full rotation there by Reese Hayes.
And this audience here on Dottie Block have seen these two up and down the block fight one another. Seen these two grow and develop in front of their eyes here. I mean, Tupac's family's been here the whole time, seeing these two go. Reese Hayes, one of the original Steel City Killers. Nick's Wilde, I mean, Nick's Wilde was once popping champagne with us. And now looking to eliminate us with the Black Hand Society.
Now they're just popping shit.
Big uppercut here. Oh. Hammering those clotheslines into the corner. Oh, gosh.
Reversal here.
They're just beating the tar out of one another right now in the corner. I think they've abandoned going for submissions or pinfalls. They just want to inflict punishment. I mean,
just anything that will carry over until tomorrow night.
And I don't think that Reese Hayes wants to admit it, but part of this new Reese Hayes we see was brought, as you see, as Reese pushes referee Chip.
Oh, you can't push Chip like that.
Oh, and as I was saying, as I was cut off by that, this new Reese Hayes has been brought out by Nick's Wilde. This ferocious side of Reese Hayes was brought out by Nick's dirty tactics and dirty deeds, stealing the title off of Reese Hayes. Oh, where's this going to go?
Spilling outside the ring now.
Spilling out almost to the smoking section with TR out there, my boy. Oh. Uppercuts in the crowd here. Oh.
Little Dominic Mysterio looking on.
Yeah, of course, Zane Woods. We had a very fun Halloween show this past year at the Aaron Woods residence. Look at TR over there with the beanie. Chiefing at the door. I'm gonna miss TR.
Blowing
so
doinks
much.
and Amish.
I'm gonna miss TR so much. Oh, into the side. Oh, into the stairs there.
Into the steps.
We've got some pokey stairs. Look at the corners of those.
Those aren't dull. Those are very sharp.
Forearms here again.
Those weren't sanded down.
Wait a second here. Reese says, no, you can't get back in the ring. Wait, that's not. Oh, my
What we got
goodness.
here?
As I said, TRK, these two aren't looking for pins or submissions. They're looking to make a statement on Dottie Block at Last Night in Town.
They just want to brutalize each other.
Jesus, Reese. This is all going to boil over in front of our audience tonight. I don't think both of these individuals are going to make the unholy holiday. Oh.
Oof. So that exposed canvas there, hardest part of the ring, as we all know.
What is going on here? Oh. And, oh!
Big suplex. After the bell was rung.
Reese calling for that championship.
Reese Hayes seemingly calling his shot.
This is not how I wanted to see Reese Hayes' last night on Dottie Block, folks. This is not how I wanted this to turn out. Reese is fine.
Just a little disgruntled.
Could somebody, Tatiana is following Reese out there. I'm sorry for this, folks.
Still, TNF champion,
Nick's Wilde defending the TNF championship tomorrow night against Reese Hayes and Mikey Montgomery in a big triple threat match.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for one fall.
So we're going to keep on going here. Oh, this one has got somebody in it we haven't seen for quite some time. The last time we saw this individual, they lost a four-way match for the IW Guide Championship.
New Jersey first. Accompanied by Garcia, big price representing BAX. Fighting out of London, England, allegedly weighing in at over 300 pounds. He is the real IW Guide Wrestler of the Year, the troubleshooter, Big Man Sidney.
Big Man Sidney is here. Of course, with the BAX brethren in tow, all the way from Cleveland, Vic Vice, Zay Garcia, leading Big Man Sid to the ring for singles action. Of course, those AIW critters have been bothering us since day one here on Dottie Block, so I guess they wanted to come back for
No way that man is 300 pounds. That man is 300 pounds, I'm Santa Claus.
I'll show you who's more than that.
His opponent,
you're Santa Claus?
hailing from level 4, weighing in at over 60,000 gigabytes. This is the king of Mike Grizzly. This is
Great introduction by Matt Flash.
Incredible.
Of course, Brohemoth made his return to 880 Wrestling, hoping to help out 880's Next Gen, aligning with Johnny Demise and Death Watch. One-on-one Brohemoth, Big Man Sid, last night in town.
The 880 faithful letting us know we might see a body here.
Well, after the Tupac family led that chant, his bro's gonna kill you. Back's over there in the corner, kind of little game plan here.
How does one even go and attack Brohemoth?
I wonder how their Cleveland Browns are doing.
Not good.
Big Man Sid, Brohemoth. Whoa.
Big move by the big man.
Big Man Sid, I've mentioned it before, in great shape. Great in-ring shape. And we've seen Big Man Sid develop as well over here in 880 Wrestling. I mean, we may not be a fan of these BAX folks, but
we've seen Sid around.
Zay Garcia's hair's only gotten curlier. Vic Vice's hair's only gotten longer. And Big Man Sid's only gotten more big.
And speaking with Big Man Sid, letting you know he's been here several times before. And one of the last times he was here, injured his shoulder. So we'll see if that's a factor here tonight.
Yeah, it was great expertise reporting there, TRK. And Big Man Sid, did have a bit of an injury. Had to come back and came back twice as strong here. But I don't know if he came back mentally more strong. Had to be topped up there by Zay Garcia. Walking up here in for our second half here. I mean, the Sidekick Media Services, Sorg adjacent folks here. Dan and Riz on camera. Both Riz and Dan have been here for a while. Dan sometimes takes photographs here. Riz is just the Riz man. Riz has been here, I think, close to week 1.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
The original Rizzler.
And of course, we teach live video production. This is our last night in New Kensington. You got to join us in Pittsburgh in the South Side. That's what we kind of say.
South Side.
South Side. Oh, throwing Big Man Sid, doing big man stuff is Brohemoth.
Just tossing the 300-pounder like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, one more time. Brohemoth was like, I was going to do it anyway.
Do it again.
Oh, big splash in the corner.
Saw the ring kind of shift.
I talk about the ring shift. That whole thing bounced a second ago. Fans love Bro. They always have. Bro was acting like a meanie for a while, and this audience was like, we love you no matter who you are.
Someone in the crowd has Brohemoth on their screensaver on their phone, holding it up.
That's nuts. That's cool. Brohemoth's screensaver. Oh, hey!
Oh!
Big Man Sid's wrist tape came off, distracted George Ross.
To the gigabits.
And, yeah, to the lower frontals. Big Man Sid taking that boot. That's one way to slow down the Grizzly. Get the Grizzly off his feet, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, right to the knee.
Still 2 big matches. BAX, Den of Desire for the 880 Tag Team Championships. Mikey Montgomery, GME.
Big Sid having a go.
I was trying to figure out what the audience was saying there.
They're calling him a tosser.
Oh, interesting.
Tosser? New Ken knows that word? Okay.
Yeah. Going back, you are Santa? Like, is that? I've been thinking about it. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm half Santa.
Okay, half Santa. Okay. Okay, well, for Christmas, I half need, like, silverware, cookie sheets, a lot of kitchen stuff.
Okay.
I don't really have that. So I'm half asking, half Santa for that.
Sure. My elves can make you forks and
Your
spoons.
half elves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Half elves, they can see in the dark.
they were saying he's racist.
Yeah, I thought they were calling him a racist.
No,
I was
they're
like,
not.
Whoa.
Big Man Sid is not.
Just England.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just England.
Oh. No, of course Big Man Sid
Back
is
to
not.
that knee.
Oh, man.
Back to that knee. Big Sid will deliver punishment regardless of your identity or existence.
Oh.
If you're his opponent, he's going to dish out pain.
Well, that's the thing with Big Man Sid. I mean, Big Man Sid, AIW, unsanctioned pro, had a showing with Enjoy a couple years back. Will pick apart every body part if you let him. Always unique, always interesting, and always with a bad attitude. Seen Big Man Sid not too long ago over at Neo Pro in Ohio. Had a match at one-on-one with Mikey Montgomery.
Classic.
Oh, you see TRK, Big Man Sid's working on that left leg, that left knee of Brohemoth, and a guy as big as Bro, that's a lot of weight on your leg. So
Absolutely. You got to think Big Man Sid did a little bit of scouting before this competition.
Certainly. Oh, against the turnbuckle here. Here comes the Gigabyte Grizzly. Nothing there. Big Man Sid off the rope and again to that leg.
Chopping down the redwood.
And having time to fix his knee pad as well. He's got a way about him, Big Man Sid. We don't see that quite often here, the type of cat Big Man Sid is.
You know, it's kind of like when you go to England, they drive on the other side of the road.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Brexit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you should take my job, TRK, for sure. One day you will. One day,
No.
everything you see is one day yours. Oh, come on now.
Oh, showing off the hip thrusts. We're going to talk about someone who's internationally laid.
Yeah. And again, Chat Rats throw some cheese in there. Jacob Mountain, Embley, Mystical Lynn, Peyton Graham Cracker, even you, Peyton. I thank you for being part of 880 Wrestling and watching.
Big momentum move with a huge spear by Brohemoth.
Looking at 8.
Look at that. The amount of speed and power coming off that.
I just looked at our TikTok, and for a second we had 880 viewers.
We love y'all.
Never heard of that number. Oh, big clothesline turns Big Sid around here. See what happens here against the ropes. Oh, big black hole slam to the depths of hell. Bro, a little slow to the cover there. 2. Shoulder is
Shoulder
up.
just gets up off the canvas.
In TRK, you saw it. I think maybe a quicker cover, we would have had Bro as the winner there.
You know,
it took a little too much time.
You got to think, maybe that knee is bothering him. Maybe it's slowing him down towards the cover. You can't help but wonder.
Looking for that MMD. We've seen so many times. But look at that right hand scratching across the eyes
Fingers
of
to
Bro.
the eyes.
Ooh. Trying to pick up Bro for maybe a big half and half. Oh.
Ooh.
Vic Vice calling the shots, producing this segment from outside the ring. Big Man Sid now climbing to the second rope, right below the foxhole here, down on the top rope right in front of us.
Oh my gosh, right in front of us.
Yo! Big double stomp to the back.
To the spine. You can't help but think things are going to end early here. Big grunt coming out of Brohemoth.
Oh! Release German suplex. Man, Big Man Sid's cutting a rug in there tonight.
Big Sid going all over.
2 count. Dottie Block applauding here. Brohemoth on the last night in town kicks out.
German suplex out of the Brit.
Zay Garcia we saw against Gianni Michael Enrico not too long ago, now coaching fellow Bax member Big Man Sid, and that's a universal sign that this is over.
He's trying to wrap it up. He's trying to head to the pub early.
Oh, that big mandible claw.
Big mandible on the Brohemoth.
Shoving that big mandible claw down the throat of Brohemoth. Brohemoth.
Fighting back.
Oh!
Oh, keep your fingers out of my mouth.
What a dastardly attack there from Big Man Sid. He's off the second rope now. Waiting for Big Bro. Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not gonna bust the coconut of Big Bro.
That's only gonna make him mad.
Yo!
Big choke slam.
Big Man Sid thrown down to the canvas there.
Like a rag doll.
Vic Vice there. Trying to get the sweat off of Big Man Sid. Is Bro's gonna take him in. Hey, George, you did not see that? 2. Oh my gosh, goodness. I hope that. Don't give me the middle finger, Zay. Zay Garcia.
He gave you the middle finger?
He always does stuff like that to me.
No good.
You want to take out my light work down there, buddy?
Yeah, I will.
Zay Garcia always messes with me. Up on the back again. Lights out. MMD. 2. And for the last time ever, ring it up for Brohemoth on Body Block.
Oh, what is this now?
Oh, whoa! Come on now! This is our last night in town, and these Cleveland creeps attacking Big Brohemoth. Backs in there.
Taking out their frustration for the fact that their quarterback is Jameis Winston.
Don't be flexing now, Big Man Sid. You got the big L. Big Brohemoth won. Despite the after-match gang stomping, the Gigabyte Grizzly has a big W in his last night in the building.
Can't help but think this won't go unnoticed and big move here, Brohemoth.
It's an MMD.
MMD.
1, 2, and 3, and we still got 2 more matches.
Can't wait,
if
partner.
we're done with Dottie Block.
Can't wait, partner. Good.
Well, we just saw them, and now they have water.
And now they have water.
B-A-X. You just saw them, I think, less than what feels like a minute ago, attacking Brohemoth. Vic Vice, Zay Garcia, B-A-X, with Big Man Sid, who's somehow fully clothed at this point. If I could wax poetic a little bit about Zay Garcia and Vic Vice, we met them when they were very new to professional wrestling. Unfortunately, some of our first shows they were a part of. And in another universe, yes, I've loved to see their growth and what they've given. So, in a way, thank you, Cleveland. One last time, give it up from these two from the Purple Clouds. Let me hear ya.
Coming into the ring, are the incomparable Honey Darling, hailing from the dead, borderline indecent, Marco Narciso, his tag team partner, weighing in at 209, ready
fine, everything decent, more like it. And she's here, ladies and gentlemen. She's here. Honey Darling is here. Sugar, spice, and everything kick ass, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, a little choked up with that entrance. Marco Narciso, Blizz, Blake, and the luscious Honey Darling, Den of Desire, and I cannot speak more highly of three individuals who did not know one another before 880 Wrestling have combined together to be one of the most powerful groups in all of Pittsburgh, and I couldn't be more proud of these folks from those purple clouds.
At all. Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittsburgh Pirates, Den of Desire.
Our 880 Tag Team Championships are on the line. Den of Desire, BAX, the last Tag Team Championship in this building.
Referee Chip showing off the gold.
Well, here we go. All four in the ring at the same time. Well, not anymore, TRK.
Not anymore. Clearing houses early, Den of Desire.
Whoa! How about how you like them apples? Over the top rope with a little shimmy. Give me something here, Blizzy Blake, the Cannabis Casanova.
Big arms and all, showing that he can go.
Oh! Thank you, Aaron Woods. Bring Big Vice around to everybody. Give him the Tupac family.
Give him the Tupac family, showing early that he was number one, so just bring him around.
The energy and the fire that these two have in the ring. I can't wait to see them flourish. Outside of 880, look at that, huh?
Look at that move.
Of course, Marco Narciso, Blizzy Blake, big feuds with the fourth line. I think Den of Desire versus fourth line for the 880 Tag Team Championships. I think that was either August or September. Maybe my favorite tag team match we've had here.
100% partner. My favorite move there, the snapmare.
Could be your finisher.
Snapmare. Snapmare and then pinfall. We know what people want to see right now.
And that's the full package one more time on Dottie Block, delivered by the luscious Marco Narciso. Oh, little cartwheel elbow. Vic Vice covered. Two count here.
I love the way Marco Narciso goes in for the pin. It's almost like the big spoon.
I like that, the big spoon
big
pin.
Spoon.
I'm gonna start referring to that as that. Of course, Den of Desire, part of Queer Punk Outlaws in Brooklyn. Working at LVAC a little bit later on. Did some summer shows with Enjoy Wrestling. Oh, good night. Let's go, buddy.
From standing. Sensational.
Oh, just a 2 count. The main event of this evening will see Gianni and Mikey Montgomery, one-on-one competition.
Couple of mics.
And if there was ever a trivia question in the near future, rolling through here, what was the last championship match ever on Dottie Block, ever on Thursday Night Fights? This is the last championship that will ever be in this building.
Wow, here we go. Write it down.
Right now, BAX taking over here. It's great to see Honey Darling back on Thursday Night Fights. It's been a little while. I love Honey Darling. Oh, rolling back
Big
through.
hip toss there. Big kick to the back. Big shoulder rush. Oh my gosh.
Cocky and crass. That's what that's how Cleveland brings them. Speaking of, the man in the Pittsburgh Steelers tossle cap has something to say about these folks from Cleveland. Does everyone say tossle cap?
Toss-up cap.
Is that?
You know, I've never heard that until right now.
Damn.
But I'm going to start.
Okay, tossle cap. Bounce against the ropes. Oh! Big elbow to the back of Narciso. Zay Garcia pulling to the center of the ring. Just a 2 count here.
The look of sheer disgust from Zay Garcia. Can't believe it.
And a lot of people talk about the audiences that come out to 880 Wrestling. And I'll tell you what, it's a den of sharks if you're from Cleveland. Oh, cat scratch fever there from BAX.
It's got a sting. You know what I mean? It's got a sting.
Chat rats, get some cheese in that chat.
A little bit of
Mystical
cheese.
Limb says, where is the racer Remy LeVay? Well, I'll tell you what, hopefully not here. Oh, stepping on the head of Marco Narciso. Referee Chip checking in here.
Trying to put his head through the canvas there.
Yeah. I think he stepped over him and then he back kicked him. It's a little bit of a flare thing.
Got it.
Oh, thought he was coming down with that foot on him, jumps over them and then kicks him in the back of the head. Oh, knee driven down. Marco's really in a bad way.
Just any way you can take down the champions here.
That's a good point, TRK. Last night in the building, anything to take these championships off the Den of Desire the day before the Unholy Holiday. They've got BHS members tomorrow. It would, in all earnesty and all realness, if Den of Desire loses the 880 Tag Team Championships in the last championship match at 880 Wrestling, it will break my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you want to break a heart? Blizzy Blake will break your face. Spin kick there. Springboard!
Oh.
X Factor. Muscles on Blizzy.
Muscles on muscles.
Climbing up to the top rope. Flying high. What's this? Oh, my God!
To the back. To the back of the neck there.
Oh, Blizzy Blake making Zay a little famous there. Oh, come on. Big Man Sid's up here. Honey, drag him off of there. You have permission. Knock his hat off and drag him off of there. Blizzy
Pants
Blake
him.
distracted. Yeah.
Pants him.
Santa's telling you to pants him.
Brohemoth.
What the
And
hell?
Honey Darling.
Brohemoth is back out here helping Honey Darling.
Doing their best impression of Wimbledon, going back and forth, back and forth.
Meanwhile, in the ring here, Vic Vice taking control. Oh, spinning suplex. Goodness. Of course, BAX was in Brohemoth's business, so Brohemoth is going to be BAX business. And here comes Narciso with a big DDT.
Big DDT. You just see those dreadlocks just flying around there.
Oh. Come on now, Zay. Oh, basement clothesline. Directing traffic here.
Just like the crossing guard he is.
Whoa! That foot caught Marco on the side of his face.
Not the legal man. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Referee Chip says it's not the legal man.
Not the legal man.
There's
the legal man.
2.
Oh.
Just a 3 count. That's, expertise there, Chip. I mean, referee Chip here has come a long way as well in his short time referee.
That sweet, sweet taste of victory was on the lips of...
I think all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, Den. Come on, Den.
Dig deep, Den.
Oh, look at this. Just shots here in TRK. Could this tag team championship end in a knockout? Well,
these are unprecedented times. So expect the unexpected for the last night here at Dottie Block.
Oh.
What a reversal here.
Wait a second. Double Schoolboys. 2. Yes.
Double Schoolboys.
Den of Desire. Ring it up. They're still the champs. Den of Desire. And 880 Wrestling has always been the place for acts like Den of Desire, and there's no prouder 3 than Den of Desire.
Looking at this replay, double Schoolboy, double victory for Den of Desire.
Den of Desire was raised on Dottie Block where they scraped and fought. Blizz, Blake, Marco Narciso, Honey Darling, say goodbye to Dottie Block. Tomorrow, we are at Penn Brewery for Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday. Wait a second here. Referee Chip says it's my night.
Chip! Referee Chip!
What a moment for Chip.
What
baby.
a moment for Chip.
What a moment for Chip.
Can we get some chips in the chat for Chip?
We get some chips in the chat. Main event time.
One last Dottie Block thank you to Sidekick Media Services. Here live on IndieWrestling.us, on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, and all over the world here in the past and in the future. On commentary this evening, first, TRK all
I'm gonna pop up.
day. They say pop it up. Tyler Ray Kendrick.
Popping up, baby.
And his tag team partner, mine and
I'm gonna stay popped.
Okay.
for the last time, do it good. Tony Tondera. Your referees this evening, Chip Snyder and my favorite buddy, George.
Well, as they say, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Our main event on Dottie Block last night in town.
Thank you. This is your main event of the evening. It's the last one, folks. And it is scheduled for...
One more match to close this out.
We are ready to go right now.
Introduce the first one.
Mikey Montgomery, a Pittsburgh staple. Seen him in AIW, coming up in Enjoy Wrestling, was a part of Neo Pro, been working for Smashmaster, another friend I dearly love. In our last match here at 880 Wrestling on Dottie Block. And sending us home is one of MVM's original students, the Italian strongman in this building. He has fought against us. He has fought with us. that he is born and bred on Dottie Block.
Fighting in New Kensington, Pennsylvania, by way of the motherland, weighing in at 118 kilograms, standing 190 centimeters tall, he is the reigning 880 heavyweight champion. He is the Italian strongman, Gianni Michael
Gianni Michael Enrico.
And you can hear fans cheering for GME in the audience here. We're getting all choked up out here. And as you see around his waist, the new 880 championship. And that 880 championship, of course, is unveiled here on our last Thursday night fights in this building. None of that Black Hand Society belt anymore. No. We have a new champion and a new championship belt. God dang it, TRK. Dottie Block chance.
Dottie Block chance for sure. God dang it.
Give it your all, folks. Mikey, GME, TRK, Toddy Tondera here. 880 Wrestling Thursday night fights. Last night in town.
The Italian strongman showing off the guns here early. Sheer strength.
Now, a little funny story about Gianni Michael Enrico. I mean, he's had a body transformation since being here in 880 Wrestling, and the students that trained alongside GME said when he came in, you know, he had glasses, he didn't have the muscles, and they said as soon as he got contacts, he became the wrestler you see today. As soon as he could see.
As soon as he could see, baby.
He became this specimen.
It's kind of similar to Steph Curry didn't know he needed contact lenses until after his third championship. Did you know that?
I don't think my brain knows it needs serotonin. It's kind of in the same way. All right. Oh. Of course, in this building, Mikey Montgomery has had TNF championships against Reese Hayes. That was the true Prince of Pro match of the year last year. Mikey's in a big triple threat tomorrow at Unholy Holiday.
The Italian strongman kind of tangled up here.
Something like that, Tyler. Of course, GME, I mean, people call him the new ace of Pittsburgh since joining 880 Wrestling. Oh, Big Senton, being one of the founding members here, created a legacy for himself, had matches against Rhino, collecting championships wherever he goes, and a little whoop, 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 whoop from Mikey. Oh.
Picking up steam.
Oh, big clothesline. Coming through here, duck under, grabbing the arm. Oh, to the corner again. And look at the power, TRK.
Just bouncing off those turnbuckles, and those turnbuckles aren't generous whatsoever.
Especially not ours. Oh, big side slam. Cover. Two. Oh.
Mikey Montgomery bouncing off of the canvas after making contact, just to let you know how much sheer force was happening.
Oh, boot to the face. Oh, through the ropes here, Mikey Montgomery better get out of the way. Oh, ooh. Down in front.
Big foot to the chest.
And into our audience here for maybe the last time. That's something I'll never forget. You can fight right to the street here. Smoking section in the back. Beautiful view from up here. Man.
They'll put a joint out on you.
Put a hit out on you.
Yeah.
Put a joint, like
who
whatever.
knows?
Raised on Dottie Block, scraped and fought. either, but that kick making a connection there. Oh!
Mikey Montgomery firing up this crowd, saying, let's go.
Gianni thrown back in there by Mikey. Tell you what, Mikey Montgomery is universally loved everywhere he goes. GME, the crowd's with GME tonight.
They sure are. Zoidberg elbow, ladies and gentlemen.
Baby's last whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, what? Holy cow, did he jump to the ceiling?
Thwarted.
Oh, forearm shot. Forearm shot. Oh, big boots.
Big boots.
The power of Gianni.
The look in his eyes right now.
Gianni is proof positive. If you want something, you take it. Big spear. Cover. Tooth. Oh.
Not enough.
And from everybody on the YouTube chat, the TikTok, the Twitch, anywhere you are, again, thank you for inviting us into your homes here. As we end this chapter, TRK, Tyler Ray Kendrick, Toddy Tondera here. And up, landing on his feet is Mikey. Gianni coming forward here. End over end and eats a knee. Up to the second rope. Man, he's like a motor car. Yo!
His engine never stops.
That's why they say...
He's like a 1998 Toyota Camry.
As they say, as tough as a woodpecker's beak, Mikey Montgomery. And the momentum that a win in the main event of the last show here ever, what that will give someone's career, we have yet to see.
Oh!
George is down.
George is down.
Mikey Montgomery inadvertently kicking George here. That's not what we want to see in the last match of Dottie Block. Oh, sliced bread here, and there's a cover.
3, 4.
Wait a second here.
Realizing George is down.
By mistake, a big super kick takes out George, and Mikey may have beaten GME there if George was alive.
Searching for more.
Mikey, how dare you?
Mikey! This is so unlike him.
Mikey with a chair!
Mikey with a chair?
Mikey! What the? Oh! Wait a second here.
Wait a second.
Oh, no! George, what are you going to make of this mess? Mikey attempting to pretend like he got smacked with the chair, and then Gianni doing the same thing. George doesn't know what to think with both individuals down. George is like, what the heck happened? And now they're arguing amongst themselves.
No, I was hit. No, I was hit. No, that was my idea.
George doesn't know that they're faking this. So I guess we're just going to go on with George not understanding that these two boys.
A couple Billy Bob Thorntons in the house, best
jokers.
actors.
Kip up. Oh. Chopping down the tree. Kick. What a match this has been, TRK.
Outstanding. Sensational. Couldn't draw it up any better for the last night here on Dottie Block.
Oh, here comes GME. Holy crow, he caught him.
Oh, holy cow.
2, and you can ring it up for Dottie Block's last night in town. GME wins.
The 880 champion, Gianni, Michael, and Reese.
to close out this chapter of 880 Wrestling. And please, again, believe you are our family, whether you're watching live or in the future. What the hell?
What is this?
Jack Pollock is here.
Jack Pollock?
Jack Pollock is here. This is the end of 880.
I thought I smelled Bud Light.
I was assuming that this would just be...
What is this?
What is going on in the crowd there? What is going on?
Just shoving his way through.
Jack Pollock, a hero of Pittsburgh's yesteryear, no longer a hero. This is our building, buddy. We let you in this building. You are our friend. Come on, boys, get out there. There we go.
There we go. Fourth line, Reese Hayes.
There are our Steel City Killers that made this company so special. It's not ending like that, Pollock. And there are our Steel City Killers. Casey Ward, Reese Hayes, Brandon St. James, Gianni Michael Marico stand together as one. Get out of here, Pollock. Get out of here, Pollock.
Get out of here, Pollock.
GME will have something to say to Pollock tomorrow night in the main event of Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday. But right now, from TRK, from Toddy Tondera, from all of us.
Hope George is okay.
This thing on. You can't sing 10! For the last time, I gotta say, New Kensington! I thank each and every one of you for allowing me to do this in my hometown. I thank each and every single one of you for loving this, for allowing us to do this. Thank you.
Well, from everybody up here in production, Tyler, thank you for helping me with this last chapter.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Michael Sorg, I love you to death. Everybody in production, everybody in the Steel City Killers. This was Thursday Night Fights, brought to you by 880 Wrestling on Dottie Block. Thank you for inviting us into your homes. I'm Toddy Tondera. Get roached.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't you guys go anywhere yet.